think we're live now. So yeah, Thursday night. Having fun with the names there. So yeah, the stream title may not say this for forever. So this is just for you guys. Those of you who actually watch it live, you get to laugh at the title of my stream tonight. So, any rate, yeah. So a little bit going on in the news for the game. We had the event calendar come out, which is awesome, always awesome. Sith Marauder is the login character, which all but confirms we're getting Sith content this month. We are getting C-3PO coming back, so if your Ewoks aren't ready, you've got like 2 weeks maybe? I don't know. So you hop on that one, I guess. And lots going on with the Droideka Destroyer Droid. I love to just kind of cover all my bases there. And obviously didn't get very well tested in Phase 3 of the Sith Raid, so that's got to get fixed again. Because,
every new character.
C-3PO broke it, Finn broke it, Chewie might have broken it. Who all has broken Phase 3 of the Sith Raid? Does anybody know? Does anybody
Traya, 3PO, and now Droideka.
Yeah, okay, so there you go. We got like 15 characters have broken the Sith Raid. And everybody's got to get nerfed. So just
all the nerfs.
Maybe
you get a nerf.
Just blame it on Finn. JVU 420, hello sir. My knee is actually feeling pretty well. I will probably be starting running here in the next couple weeks. So yeah, maybe not all out running, but like jogging and stuff. A little more high impact exercises. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Darth Hideous, Deadpool Kyle obviously is on chat with us.
Howdy.
On the mic, and Dexatronic in chat. So yeah, we got the pretty decent little crew here. Third favorite game changer. Hey, at least I made the top 3. I can't be mad about that. I can't be mad about that. But yeah, so I'm assuming everybody is probably farming Old Republic. I got my Karth almost to 4 stars. I think since the last stream was it? I don't think he was Gear 11 saved at the last stream, was he?
I don't remember.
I really don't think I did. I
we
think
we were so focused last week on Grievous that it was like
yeah. I would have to go back and watch the stream, but I had a bunch of gear lying around that I was potentially saving for all these droid reworks. Obviously, the droid rework is not worth putting gear on, so I took Garth Onassi to Gear 11 and Thasta Zeta on him because he works extremely well with Mission and Zalbar. I think I took Mission to Gear 12 as well, so yep, Mission is Gear 12.
Good choices.
I took Darth Maul to Gear 12 so that I could get going on the 3rd stage of the Sith Master quest, so now unfortunately I have to go actually attack in my territory wars, and I have to actually win these attacks. So that's gonna suck. And then I gotta actually go do some stuff. So in the territory, or sorry, not territory wars, galactic, or sorry, god dang, Grand Arena, one of those 3 game modes.
The game we play.
Yeah. I actually won my 2nd round today. So, or this week, this session, this build. What is it? Season 27, season 6,
who
season
knows?
3, season 1. It's not like they advertise it or tell us what we're doing. But I am actually, believe it or not, I am shooting for 1st place, folks. This is a big deal because I very seldom make it to this point in Grand Arena. I usually screw up the 1st or the 2nd rounds.
I didn't let him.
Yeah, so actually, yeah, Ranger gave me a few ideas for defense. I had some very successful defenses on my recent round here, and I planned out. So one of my
previous
one of my previous Grand Arena opponents was somebody who planned things out hardcore, like super hardcore. And he's only lost one Grand Arena match so far. So I actually, it's funny because you start talking to people occasionally. I'll send a chat request out to people. Occasionally they'll send me a chat request. This round I haven't bothered chatting anybody up, but I sent this guy a chat, and we talked back and forth a little bit before the match while we were setting defense, and then he went in, cleared the board. I wasn't able to close the gap, and so he won. Obviously, I mean, he's only lost one, and it wasn't to me. And so I've actually stayed in touch with him, and we chat like every Grand Arena. So shout out to I think, oh god, I'm terrible with names. How well so on Discord. Don't recall your in-game name, but at any rate, so we've been chatting, and we hit each other up and share defense strategies and offense strategies. But at any rate, so he literally plans everything out, like writes it down. So this is what I ended up doing with, I don't know if that's legible at all because it's kind of dark.
No,
I wrote it in pencil and pen and everything. But I literally went through my opponent's entire front row, wrote down all their speeds, and then wrote down my counters. So he plays Mother Talzin, Acolyte Zombie. I threw in CLS Chewy Han. I'm basically, the purpose behind this is to make sure that you are not going and using the wrong team somewhere, or a team that you might need somewhere else, on a team without thinking about it. And so it worked out extremely well. The only team that I screwed up on was on his back row. He went pretty defense heavy, threw a lot of gear 12s on the back row, was Asajj, Daka, and Talia. And they were pretty fast. His Asajj, and this is after Asajj's leadership bonus, was 228. His Daka, after the leadership bonus, was 253. And the Talia was 218. So that team, I decided to try going in with Vader, Palpatine, and the Imperial probe droid, hoping that I could maybe use the probe droid to blow up Daka. Unfortunately, his entire team just focused down IPD before Vader before I could even get EP to use his special ability, drain health a little bit, and throw in IPD to kill Daka. IPD got like one turn, so it was pretty terrible. I died pretty fast, but then I went in with I saved my Boba Fett, believe it or not, for offense. I went in with Boba Fett, Wampa, and Hermit Yoda, and it was just a massacre. Just absolutely demolished it. So I only needed 2 attacks on one of his defensive teams, so it worked out extremely well in my favor. So I am shooting for first. This is the first time in Grand Arena that I've shot for first, so it will probably come down to the same strategy of writing everything out and then attacking very meticulously. So it worked well. So if you are in a position where you are not quite sure how to go about attacking your enemy's defenses, it's a sound strategy.
Or just watch the RSG lunch streams. We do them all the time.
That's true. The lunch streams are a lot of fun. That's
right. And we've been, I always do my attacks, and we're actually going to do one Saturday a special stream just so, because I'm just getting bombarded by 3v3 questions and 5v5 questions on Grand Arena, and so people want to see the counters. It's not so much defense. People ask a lot about defense, who to set and stuff, right? But then it's like, what do I do if I face this team? What do I do if I face this team? So hopefully by watching all of the streams we're doing at lunch, I don't know, I wish you could show yours, Miss, and we could do it, but the only time you can stream is after the fact, which sucks.
I know.
But it those are great tips that you're giving, and if you want to see it in live, live with different teams and stuff like that, and who to use and why, we talk it out, we set the strat, and then we go for it. So you guys can do the exact same thing if you face that exact same team. So I got to say the defenses have been holding really well for me. I showed Miss screenshots of my defense, and it was like, my Asajj has still not had anybody attack her yet.
Your Asajj?
How did the what was it, the old Ben Cassian lineup do?
That one didn't hold. The ones that held, that actually got attacked was First Order with Kylo Ren unmasked. Kylo Ren and First Order Stormtrooper had 6 defenses. General Kenobi, Zaris, and Fives had 4. And Boba Fett, Jango Fett, and L3 had 3 holds. So the other ones had 1, but he didn't even get to my other back line. I think he was just out of gas because he put a lot on defense. And that's the thing that I don't like putting a whole bunch on defense. I put really good, solid teams on defense and keep my best for offense because I want to have that flexibility when I'm attacking. I don't want to sit there and be trying to figure it out. So, yeah. Did someone say something? I heard something.
No, it wasn't me.
Unless we did Bukal. Ooh. You touch my cha-la-la.
My ding dong.
Yes. If you have questions about 3v3 and stuff, throw them in there.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. I've actually learned quite a bit since the first 3v3, 2 GAs. Yes, scouting your opponent is absolutely paramount to success. So I am going to expose just how noob-tastic I am. I've known a long time that you could sort by a number of different things up in the, obviously you can select by faction, and I knew that you could select, rarity, level, gear tier, power, but I hadn't ever bothered scrolling down here to actually see that you can sort by speed. And physical, special, potency, tenacity, I didn't even think to look what else you could sort by because all I've ever sorted by is rarity, level, and gear tier, right? So, speed, sort by speed. Like, seriously. Go to your opponent, okay, so my opponent is Artist 1. All right, my opponent. Here we go. Go to his inventory, or her inventory, whatever it happens to be, and sort by flippin' speed. All right, because this is how you can really get a feel for, okay, my opponent could potentially use these teams on defense. Obviously, you want to scout your opponent. If your opponent has Revan, if your opponent... What's up?
Is that can't be right.
What?
His Grand Admiral Thrawn is slower than his Grandmaster Yoda and his
BB-8, yes.
No.
Yeah, this is 100% true. This is factual. I haven't doctored this. I haven't doctored this in any way, shape, or form. So, I always so if you have Revan, first off, good on you. If you have Revan Gear 12, 3 Zetas, even more good on you. Keep him for offense because my opponent last round placed Revan on defense, and I won.
Same here.
If they place Revan on defense and you place your Revan on defense, chances are it's basically going to be a matter of who can clear more of the enemy's zones. That if you can't beat the Revan, because my opponent's Revan on the last round was a 304 speed Revan. Thankfully, mine is a 306 speed Revan, so I had a slight edge. This round, my opponent's Revan is also 304 speed, so I am going to be able to hopefully get the edge on him if he places his Revan on defense. If my opponent right now is watching the stream, which this is not going to go live until offense starts tomorrow because I don't want to give anything away as far as strategy and all that. But hey, if you're watching right now, artists, hey, welcome to the stream. Otherwise, yeah, sort by speed because you can see where your opponent's teams and likely defenses stand. So say my opponent is going to run a Zeta Maul team and throw Sith Assassin on it. Well, his Sith Assassin is going to be blazing flippin' fast. So I got to be able to take that into consideration. 257 speed Sith Assassin. That's a pretty fast Sith Assassin. I think mine is only 230 something, maybe 220. But the other thing you want to look at is Zetas. You want to look at which characters they've got a Zeta on, because my first round opponent didn't even have a Zeta on Kylo Ren Unmasked, which meant that I didn't have to really stress as much about going in against his First Order team. My current opponent has a double Zeta Kylo Ren Unmasked. That's pretty much par for the course at my gear tier, or my GP level. He's got Zetas on Traya Palpatine, Traya Palpatine, Scion, Nihilus. Mother Talzin's double Zeted, so she will likely show up on defense. These are the kinds of things that you can look at, and once you've gotten a good feel of where your opponent sits as far as Zetas and their team comps and everything like that, that's when you can kind of strategize and go, okay, I can probably expect to see this on defense, or I can expect to see this on defense. My current opponent doesn't have a Scoundrel squad. His Kira, I believe, is only gear 10. Yep. So his Kira is only gear 10. His L337, I think, is only gear 8. Where is she? Maybe not. Maybe she's not even gear 8. Where the hell is she? Did I scroll past her? I might have. There's Probe Droid. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, L3? Okay, I'm like dummy here. Where are you? Oh no, she is gear 12. Okay, so L3 is gear 12, but Kira's only gear 10. Maybe it was Vandor Chewbacca that I was looking at earlier, and he's only gear 8. No, Vandor Chewbacca is only level 44, gear 5, maybe? Gear 3? 4, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I don't really have to worry about a Vandor Chewbacca Zeta popping up on defense. Neither do I have to worry about a Mission and Zalbar showing up on defense. So these are the kind of things that, like, Scoundrel squads, those are great for defense. I love putting my Scoundrels on defense because they just kind of throw a monkey wrench in things. So that's basically the big things when you're going to scout your opponents. Sort by speed. Look at the common defensive squads that show up on Grand Arena, and then look at what Zetas are on those characters, and that's generally going to be a good way for you to kind of get a good idea of what's going to show up on defense. Like this guy has 5s, Rex. Let's see what the rest of his clone troopers are sitting at. Okay, well, I probably won't find a clone trooper squad on defense. But his Jedi, I mean, my last opponent put a lot of Jedi on defense between Revan and I think he even threw Bastila on defense. I mean, he went hard on defense. It was kind of nutso. I was kind of surprised at how much he set on defense. But yeah, those are kind of the little tips for scouting your opponent. And then, of course, if you happen to be on my Discord server, you can use the DSR bot and do your little GA comparison, Grand Arena comparison to find out where you and your opponent line up as far as mods, how fast or how well geared your key characters are, and then Zeta matchup. Honestly, my last opponent, he had, I want to say, 20 more Gear 12 than I did. I am very Gear 11 heavy, but I had 12 more Zetas than he did.
It also comes down to modding. I mean, it really does.
Oh, yeah.
Mods are huge. And I'm looking at my opponent, and I'm already sitting there licking my lips and chops like, please, oh, God, please put 13s that I think you're going to put on defense because I'm going to wreck you. So, but you don't know what people are. See, here's the thing: 3v3. So Heller's just wrote a question. Said, "Hey, Miss Ranger and Deadpool, Kyle, can we do a rapid fire? What's good for 3v3 defense?" Yeah, we can. I'm still testing things out, but I'll throw a team out there: Kylo Ren Mass, and First Order Stormtrooper. Pretty amazing team.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I like to replace Kylo Ren Masked with the First Order Executioner and the First Order Stormtrooper, because that saves me the Kylo Ren Masked Zeta, who is a pretty darn good standalone character to clear a potential weak defense in the back. His standalone survivability is probably one of the best in the game. You just have to take it in against the right team that can't stun. Because if he gets stunned, then he pretty much it's over.
The same thing with Wampa, but I mean, I always use Rex Wampa as a 2 versus 3 combo. That is just nasty because all right, Tennessee, hey, go kill everything Wampa.
Yep.
Very nice. Another good team that I'm really starting to. I like the team. Now we're trying this one out. I didn't have success with it last time, but it's Vandor, Kira, and Zalbar. People have been reporting that that's a really good, solid defense because you have to use top line characters to beat that.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is Kira, Vandor, and Mission. But the Vandor Mission Zalbar one is pretty good as well on defense. The other team I used on defense, I'm still waiting to see what the results are, but I may not use this the next time. And I don't have the best mods on my Phasma, but it's Phasma, First Order Officer, and Executioner. But the problem with that team that I'm seeing is the AI does stupid things with it.
Yeah, AI doesn't play Phasma right.
Right, so that's the problem I'm seeing with that team. So not necessarily a good team. One I really dig, Django, Boba Fett, L3. Nasty ass team that you can use. That team is ridiculous. Another solid defensive team. Night Sisters. This combination of Asajj lead, Acolyte, and Zombie is pretty nasty. And then you can use Townsend, Daka, and Talia on your other side if you want to. You got Rez, you've got Heals, and the thing with Asajj in the 3v3, Zombie's getting hit a lot and dying, right? That is just pumping her up, and she just starts waylaying on the other characters. I mean, I think it was not this 3v3, but last one I had it, she had 10 defenses. They could not beat it. I've had so much success with that. I mean, it still hasn't even been attempted yet because I put it in the back line, so it's like, surprise, mother. You just went through some of my really hard teams up front, and then it's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. One defense that I've actually had a lot of success with that I kind of wasn't even really expecting to see as much success as I did is Old Ben lead, Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, and Captain Han Solo.
I like that one. I used to run CLS, Captain Han, Ahsoka, and Chirrut and Baze, and back in the day in Territory Wars when it first came out. A really good team because you got regeneration, you get protection back, and you've got the res with Captain Han. So I definitely see that team. What did we run for? We did something. I think we did something with that. Hold on. We did a funky team in the back. I got to look at. So what did I use? Let me look here. What was my back line that we used? Old Ben, Chopper, and Cassian.
Ooh.
Didn't hold as well as I thought, but
that sounds really weird.
I'm trying some different teams on defense that makes sense, but you can see how it holds. But it's really the classic teams that are really sticking out that I'm seeing hold. I mean, you want to put your Revan on defense, I think that's a waste. But I've seen Sith Triumvirate on defense. I've seen Palpatine on defense with Vader and Thrawn. Problem is, if you face someone that has a faster Thrawn, you can mirror match and just kick the crap out of them. It's a done deal. So, Ewoks really suck on defense because especially they're not all working in conjunction. So Ewoks are really crap on defense. I mean, I faced one today, gear to the teeth, Zeta's everything, and my troopers went in there and killed them in four moves because troopers just eat that kind of crap alive. Phoenix is, if you're hurting for teams, sometimes you just have to put what you can. But Phoenix is the same kind of boat. Troopers are clone troopers. I don't know why people are putting clone troopers on defense. They're absolute garbage on defense. So there's some stuff for you guys to listen to and not do as well as what you can do. So,
oh Jesus,
Deadpool Kyle, we've been kind of hogging the spotlight here. What do you like to do, brother?
I actually. I split my Night Sisters up in two teams. Depending on what my opponent has, I might save one for offense. I might put them both on defense. I usually do. I actually, a guildmate of mine posted this, and he had rather success with it. He actually runs Asajj, Daka, and Spirit together.
Spirit's a great one.
though it is a bunch of fucking stuns, and I looked at Spirit's kit, she hits hard as hell. First off,
Mhm.
if you guys don't know, she
Oh
hits
yeah, she does.
legitimately hard.
I love Spirit.
And
She's one of my favorite Night Sisters. I'm
I,
incredibly
I'm
happy that I geared her up.
yeah, and then I run Talzin, Acolyte Zombie together, and Asajj, Daka, and Talia on together as well. That's my team, and eventually I am going to gear Spirit because I faced one and I didn't want to chump it and ended up using Scion with I think it was Palpatine. Scion and Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the first round, and because I didn't know how to do it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do how I know I can beat it. So,
Oh yeah, the other team I didn't mention was that held really well and has been holding well for me. General Kenobi, Zaris, and Fives. Nasty team.
that's a
Nasty team.
surprise. It's really not. That team is so tanky, and just all the crit immunity.
Yep. I mean, there's some other teams you can use. I mean, standard teams that you can put, but I mean, those are some of the teams that I'm having success with or putting down. I may switch up. I am putting a Bastila team down. The team that I went with was Bastila, Hermit Yoda, and Ezra. Vander, Chewie, Zalbar, Mission is the other one. We already talked about the Jango Fett team. And then I put two just to see how they did. I did Farm Boy Luke, Stormtrooper Han, and Princess Leia as another team. Just wanted to see how it held. You know, because I've got them like gear 11, so I'm like, let's see how that holds. It didn't hold very well, and then the last team I'm putting down is Jin with Chirrut and Baze.
Yeah,
That was a team that I put down, and it still hasn't gotten attacked yet, so I can't tell you how good it is. So we'll see on this next round. So I think the guy's going to do pretty decent. So the thing is, you cannot. Here's the thing: if you go all defense, your secondary teams better be pretty damn good, and they better be pretty damn modded, because it comes down to, Finn runs into this a lot. It comes down to, can my weak ass crap beat your tough shit, or can your weak ass crap beat my tough shit? That's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Who can figure out a pathway to getting the most flags, because you're not clearing each other.
Right.
If you go full defense against each other, it's a nightmare. So it's like, who can just eke out those wins? So, you got to kind of think about this stuff when you're doing 3v3 or 5v5 in Grand Arena.
Yep, Mist is gonna time out.
I know. Shit, man.
You got to put that crap on auto, man.
I know. Flipping Revan, man. These mirror matches are just BS.
I wasn't paying attention, so I could have helped you, but
no, it's just.
No, he was doing it right. It's just cancer.
His
I don't have problems with mirror matches. They go by. I don't even.
So
the worst they get is 3 minutes on a match. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's just. I wasn't going really fast. I was just kind of moseying.
You're kind
along.
of because once I get 2 down, I just put on auto because it will take care of itself. But then we got the Territory War coming up, and I think this one's the special one with the Geonosians that are going to be.
Yes. This one has some. This one has some fun.
I actually have
bonuses.
a lot of my Geos are like gear 10. I was looking at that like.
I mean,
I used those back in the day. Yeah.
They don't even have to be super geared.
No, gear 9, you're good. Because they're getting all the bonus percentages and then that artillery. So it's going to be interesting to see. We've got the clones, but we already know what the clones do. And
yeah, they're annoying as shit.
These Geonosians, man, be ridiculous. When I saw that bonus artillery strike, I was like, get the hell out of here.
A lot of people are saying to put them on defense. I was like, I don't trust the AI to click the kill you button.
It's not hard. It's 3 abilities, bam. 3 abilities, bam. I mean...
Yeah. Well, and I don't trust the AI because I mean, look at
True.
the AI on Thrawn.
Very
Yeah,
true.
yeah, on Thrawn sucks. My Genosian, so I know that my Poggle Lesser is gear 10. And my other Genosians are gear 11. So, yeah. Very
But
nice.
do not put friendly,
What's up?
friendly community reminder. Don't put gear on these guys.
Oh yeah. I
We've been
mean,
asked.
the only
We've been
reason
asked.
the only reason mine
Yeah,
are gear 11 is because I ran
because we're old.
Genosians in Fleet Arena. So,
Yeah, we're crusty old veterans. We
yeah.
back in the day, that's all you had.
It wasn't even that long ago. Stop.
It's over 2 years, man.
Yeah, it's been over 2 years
2016,
since.
early 2016.
Yeah, it
So
was early 20. Yeah.
I'm not making that. I ain't making that number up.
No,
It's like,
that was the
yeah,
last time that that was the last
I
time
don't.
that
3 years, Jesus.
droids were even worth a crap
Mhm.
in anything.
Well,
Yeah,
a
because you ran
launch.
Poggle with HK-47
Mhm.
and
God, yes. Yeah,
Yep.
I
HK-47,
yeah,
Poggle,
remember that. I remember that.
IG-88, IG-86, and IG-100.
yeah.
Yep.
No, no, IG 100. I always saw Geo Soldier, all those assists.
Yeah, he was part of. You could make him a part of
Mm,
it.
yeah.
And then Sunfit came out when he first came out. He was meta. I
Oh
mean, he
yeah.
was one of the best
Very
things in
meta.
the game. But
Him
he's
and
been,
IG, yeah, IG 86 were
yeah,
paired together. There was so many assists, and then there was what was it? Tuscan was it Tuscan Raider also had the assist.
Tuscan Sean.
yeah. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
just, horrible
Qui-Gon
name.
Jinn was another really popular
Yeah,
arena. I
One, and
think.
then he got a meta again when he had got a Zeta.
Yep. Yeah. Once upon a time, I ran Count Dooku, General, or Qui-Gon Jinn, Geonosian Soldier, Luminara, and Phasma, I believe. Hmm.
Yeah, that's God. It's so long ago. I've been playing since I've been playing since like 2 weeks after the game came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, Paul. Nobody wants to fight me. Thanks, GG. They will start auto D. Yeah. So that's one other big thing that they are like wanting to start doing is Grand Arena auto deploy. It's getting real annoying to get into Grand Arena and not have an opponent place any defenses. That's probably like the biggest buzzkill if you enjoy Grand Arena. Like in my tier, I honestly like.
you don't see it. Yeah.
Well, but Paul Crumrine was in my last Grand Arena,
Oh,
and
really?
yeah. So, I mean, I don't know why at the 4.2 million GP bracket you're not placing defense, unless there's like some other
They
extenuating
just don't care.
circumstance to
Or,
like why you would join and not set defenses beyond me. I mean, you would want to at least
because
try
you
to
still
get something.
I'll tell you why. You don't care about Grand Arena. You're just going to get 8th place and get your rewards because you get rewards no matter what, and you
Mhm.
just don't care. And a lot of people don't. They do not like Grand Arena, and I understand it. I totally understand it. You know,
That's
I,
like the second round for me. I had a very close first round. I was able to guy actually commended me on my defenses. Was able to clear them. Well, almost get the win. I didn't full clear them. And the second round, I got a guy that had six. Now, mind you, I'm 3.1 million GP. This guy had 6 Gear 12s.
Only 6?
Only 6.
Huh.
And I was like, oh, this is going to be easy peasy. No issues at all. So I was hyping it up. I was all over
Ooh.
Discord saying, hey, I'm going to go stream this. And he didn't set any defenses. But he somehow won his previous match, because to face me, he had to have won, and it kind of pissed me off.
Well, I think what happened is him and the other guy didn't set defenses,
He had
right?
higher GP. He had the higher
Right.
GP of the guy that didn't set. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm assuming, and just
So
pisses
then
me
Kyle,
off.
where you're like, "Oh, you touched my jawline."
And the funny thing is I
My
actually
ding ding dong.
messaged. I actually had messaged him, and I was like, "Hey, you looks like you need help with your roster," and he opened the chat box and said, "No thanks," and then closed it. I'm like, "Well, okay."
Yeah, huh.
Man, to each your own. You know?
Sweet.
Hey, you can only offer help. They have to take it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can put you on the path of enlightenment, but if you don't want to walk the path, there's nothing I can do.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
So, you reached out, you tried. That's all you can do, buddy.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
I'm not even bothering with speed so much on these on my Poggle because he's only gear 8.
No,
so-
just solid mods, health. I mean, it's
Some decent speed on
I'm
him.
not. Yeah, it's just some decent speed, and even mid-tier mods that are not level to gold. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a one-trick pony show. It's here. It'll be gone. I wouldn't slice anything. I wouldn't do anything.
Nope.
Put it in there, and
I'm actually looking for a potent or a protection primary on a freaking health. There it is. Let's go ahead and level that one up. Bam.
Al-
Alright.
Jedi Master Alon back in the day. Yeah,
Mhm.
and
Yep. And Tiny
Grimes.
Grimes.
I didn't really get into Tiny Grimes.
He was a goofball, but
It's kind of a goofball, but
let's see. What?
yeah, Alon was really cool. Shame he quit because he was on top of his crap.
Yeah, he was a whale too.
Oh yeah, the first guy I watched who was a whale that I started doing streams with was Merlin back in the day from TI. But he soon quit the game after we started streaming. That's why we started RSG.
Right.
So, because we were doing the Merlin Dark Mage. What was his last name? Merlin something? I can't remember. But yeah. But yeah, he had everything too. But I remember back in the day, this is after the protection releases in GW.
Mhm.
Jesus. The Wells were struggling to clear GW. So we would spend an hour on the streams just clearing GWs back then. And I'm just looking at the Wells going, good God. The memories.
Yeah, no,
But
it was no joke.
we're skipping over the big subject here. Revan's coming.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
anything
no,
Everybody's mind that Revan is
Get
coming.
your wallets ready.
that doesn't surprise
know.
me at all. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. In the
I mean,
least.
if you look at the calendar, it's either, I don't think it's going to be next week because there's no legendary. Now, after next week, the next 2 weeks after that in March have legendaries.
Right.
I think the 20th is when it's going to get launched because it's clear for anything in that week. I mean, yeah, there's offensive stuff going on, but I think that's the drop date. So you've got 21 days to get your shit in order, which will give a lot of people time to farm. It's enough of a gap between when they just released Karth and Juhani. And so people that have saved their crystals are going to will not spend as much, but they'll spend something, right? For me, it's just going to be a crystal dump. So I should have by then easily 30,000 plus crystals. So I'll be going to where I'm just buying all the crystal packs and finishing, but I haven't finished with characters already. And they'll all be at least 4 stars. So one will be 6, one will be 5, almost 6. So, but it's coming, guys. And if you think, I just went back and I remembered what Jedi Revan's gear was, and I'm already saving that gear. I'm hoarding all that gear. Stun guns, droid collars, Corbantes, the shower drains, everything. I'm not spending gear on anything right now. I'm just hoarding. I'm hoarding Zetas. I'm hoarding the Megas. So it's coming. And I think something's going to happen with HK-47. It's going to be part of that team. So it's coming, guys. Be prepared. So you can see the writing on the wall.
Right. This is true.
Hey,
I
think
one
it's
I 100% believe that we're gonna see the HK-47 rework next month, and I agree 100% that we're going to see Darth Revan drop later this month. I know that a lot of people are like, no, there's no way, they wouldn't do that. Now the only way I could see possibly, um, obviously 3 Zeta, the only characters with 3 Zetas are
Sure.
journey characters. In
Mhm.
this case, an ancient journey. However, I the only way that it is not Darth Revan is if the build that they recorded the General Grievous footage on,
Mhm.
they were only test betting the character in conjunction with a Darth Malak as a very early version, like a very early kit build test, and actually are going to be releasing a legendary character instead, which is possible, but I don't know. I do believe that if HK-47 gets a rework, that he is going to get the Old Republic tag. I think that they almost have to do that. Um, I think that he's obviously going to get a Zeta, and I think that they will build on the damage over time synergy so that he fits well under a Carth Onasi lead. And I think that they are going to build on the Death Mark synergy that has largely been overlooked by Canderous Ordo. I mean, if we look at Canderous, let me get off of these Geonosians that I'm trying to remod for protection here. Let me switch over to my Old Republic. So, Canderous Ordo, if everybody will kindly remember here. Let's go to the end here. Where is the... I like a challenge, I believe, was the one. Yes, it is. Okay. So, Canderous deals 50% more damage with interminable assault and overwhelming firepower to enemies who are taunting, death-marked, or marked. Whenever an enemy with damage over time effect is damaged by an attack, Canderous gains 8% turn meter. When an enemy gains taunt or becomes death-marked or marked, Canderous gains crit chance up and critical damage up for 2 turns. So, the main thing here from this kit is right now the only character that can death mark is Death Trooper. We don't have any Old Republic that can death mark. I'm pretty sure this kit was built to have synergy with either an HK-47 rework or possibly other Old Republics inserted into the game or added to the game at a later point. So Darth Revan, Darth Malak. Possibly long. I mean, this is kind of a long shot, but if they were to add a new bounty hunter, Calo Nord, I could see that dude having Deathmark because he was a bad MF back in Knights of the Old Republic. So, I could definitely see Deathmark being added to an HK-47 kit. I hope that when they do an HK-47 kit, they do a full overhaul and or add an entirely new ability. Because right now, all HK, which I need to take my HK-47 to at least Gear 11 at this point. I hope that they would give him a third ability or another unique, but I would actually much rather prefer have a third ability, just because he has a lot of potential. I mean, in the game, Knights of the Old Republic, he was huge. He was a freaking huge piece of the game. And, I mean, he was Revan's personal assassin capable of single-handedly killing Jedi. So, he was God, he was so bad. He was so awesome. Like, and I mean, when I say bad, I mean, like, I want you to look into, I want you to open your bag and look for the wallet that says bad mother, and that's HK-47s. Okay, so he's so good. He's got a lot of potential. He's obviously the best droid lead right now, even despite Grievous rework. HK47 is the best leader in the game for droids, so they better not. And if anybody from CG is watching this stream, which is highly unlikely, don't mess with HK47's leader ability. I swear to God, you can screw with Finn all day, all night. Nobody will bat an eye. But HK47 lead had better not get effed with. If anything, make it better. Do not take away the 50% turn meter on crit with the additional crit chance. If you get rid of that leader ability, people will riot. It will not be pretty. You'll basically be cutting the balls off of every droid team in the game if you screw with HK47's lead. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a Darth Revan. I mean, there's an off chance that we just get a Sith Legendary, but my money is on Darth Revan, man. I am riding the Darth Revan boat, and I am too. I'm riding it. And I think that if they do give HK47 a rework and an old Republic faction tag, let me speak slowly so I can get the words out of my mouth.
Use your big words, clown.
Yeah, you'll have those 5. You'll have 5 Old Republic that are separate from the original 5 that you used to get Jedi Knight Revan to get Darth Revan. So you'll have a full 5-man squad there, and there's no more speculating on, well, who's the 5th? Who's the 5th? Is it Jedi Knight Revan? Is it Jedi Knight Revan? No, it's going to be HK47 if he gets the tag. That's going to be my guess. Just because it would make sense. I mean, you got T3 on the first crew, you got HK on the second crew. You know, a droid on each side. Man, cool. I guess, I don't know, whatever. But yeah. So Canderous, Juhani, I need to just take those suckers up to. I need to level them up. I might just do that now. Maybe I'll just level them to 80. Yeah, I'll just take them to 80 real quick. I need to start putting gear on them, so that's going to happen here soon. Probably not today, probably not tonight, but pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and do that soon. Where are you guys sitting on these 4?
Basila's on her way to 6 stars, so is Ordo, and I'm about to probably tomorrow Karth and Juhani be 4-star. So
cool.
Yeah. So I mean, even if I've got 3 weeks, then I can at least get the other 2 to 5. Canderous will be done with. Bass will probably be near 6, and then I'm just going to go all in on the, as I said, the crystals. Just invest. So the closer you can get them to 7 stars, you know, it means the less pulls you have to do for those packs that they put out with those kind of events where you get all the characters, you know, pops at a time. So, yeah. But I'm not spending it. It's just about hoarding crystals and it's hoarding gear, you know. So it's about resource saving. I could easily right now take Vandor and Kira and L3 to 12 and, you know, have that whole squad done, but I'm not, because they're 11 and I'm fine with that. You know, so.
What about you, Deadpool Kyle?
So, I have not had the greatest luck. Bastila is almost 6 stars, I believe. Juhani just went to 4 stars today, I believe. Karth, I don't really want to talk about Karth. In the week he's been farmable, I've used at least 6 refreshes, and I am sitting at 3 of 30.
Oh, god damn.
That's
like my IG-2000. I think the first 4 days I was farming that, I got 1 shard. Jesus, dude, that sucks.
I raged. I spent 3 refreshes the other day. I was Tuesday on my day off. I spent 3 refreshes to get a single shard. I was like, "Fuck this," and threw my phone across the room. I was like, I was pissed.
That sucks.
Yeah. So. It's really bad.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, it is. Canderous, I think I'm almost to 6 stars. I haven't leveled him up or started him up yet. He's still sitting at star 3, but I have a whole bunch of shards on him.
What the hell?
Ugh.
Does does Canderous Ordo seriously take a Mark V stun gun, a Mark V fusion furnace, a Carbonti
I wouldn't take him past Gear 7.
at Gear 7?
Oh my God, that's horrible.
At Gear 7, this
That's
mofo requires a
horrible.
Mark V stun gun and a Mark V Carbonti and a... What?
Stun cuff? Ooh, no, no.
Just
No.
take him to Gear 7. That's all you're going to do.
What the F? What the ever-loving... That is Gear 8 loadout. I'm afraid to see what this mofo needs a Gear 8. Holy, what the... Okay, alright, cool. CG don't want me to take him past 7. That's cool. I won't. Jeez, the identical gear at Gear 8. Oh my God. Everybody's like... Holy... Okay. Oh, okay. Weird flex, but okay. Jeez, man. Holy, did they just screw up his... Did they...
Well, he's not really fluffing, Nathaniel.
Golly.
Canderous is actually a really good character.
Yikes. Okay. Well, Juhani, let's start taking her to Gear 7 so that I can get stuck at Gear 7 on her too. Oh my
From
God.
what I
That's
understand, she's not that. Or from what I heard, she's not that bad of a gear.
Karth wasn't bad at all. I mean, I just had crap laying around and took him to Gear 11. Oh, look at this. I'm going to get stuck on freaking Gear 2 on because of these stupid micro and hollow projectors. Oh, crazy.
Yep.
And
Of course.
I get 1 on 4 sims. That's cool. Stupid. I hate the drop rate on this crap gear.
You got better drop rate on that than I've gotten on Karth in a week.
Yeah, well,
I don't
that's
want
a-
to hear it.
That's a piece of green gear that shouldn't be a freaking 30% drop rate.
Oh, I heard.
Holy moly. That's insane, man. Oh my God. I would not have believed for a second that Karth or Canderous would have gotten hung up on Gear 7. Man. No flippin' joke. Alright, so, yeah, obviously you guys can see where I'm sitting. I'm probably going to take Juhani here to, I don't know, whatever gear it is that I stop having
Gear 7.
pieces with. Yeah, probably 7.
The
7
7.
probably,
Listen,
yeah.
if you're, yeah.
All you need Gear 7 on and maybe 1 Gear 12 on those tunes, and you'll be able to auto the frickin' event.
Yeah, it's true. And to answer, I'm not fluffing my GP. I'm just leveling them up a little bit because I'm going to need them probably eventually. Yeah, that's true. Don't overgear them. Gear 7's probably plan, and looks like she's going to get stuck at Gear 6. So, hey, congratulations, Juhani, you're at Gear 6. Yeah, and I guess taking Canderous's abilities up to 7 was probably fluffing my GP a little bit, but, I mean, how much GP did I add?
I think you added maybe 10K. In
Not
total,
yeah,
the gear
that's true.
and the abilities.
Because Canderous is now 8,200 GP and Juhani is 3,800 GP. So, did I fluff my roster? Activating the damn Emperor shuttle fluffed my damn roster is what it did.
God.
Freaking 43,000 GP over here. Stupid piece of
Yeah,
crap.
that it fluffed
Oh.
mine 37,000, I think it was.
Christ. Yeah, and that's just at 4 stars. But yeah, so who was it? Somebody asked. Darth Hideous asked me if I think I'm going to be able to get 7-star whatever. No, not going to happen. I am not going to get whatever legendary character is coming down whatever journey character is coming down the road. If it's a legendary, probably because legendaries never require specific named characters. They only require a specific faction, which if it requires Old Republic, oh yeah, pretty sure I'll be able to handle that one, no problemo. I mean, Revan, Jolie, Bastila, Mission, Zalbar is gonna flippin' trash whatever stupid legendary they throw down at us, because that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Zeta Gear 12, except for one Gear 11 character. So yeah, I will be able to handle any legendary they throw at us if it's an Old Republic legendary. However, if it's a journey, I ain't gonna get it. And I'm not stressing about it. I didn't get Revan the first time around, and I didn't die. I'm still here. Still alive.
Question for Ranger: now that we're all getting our Jumanjis up to 7 stars, do you think she'll be a good replacement tank for GK in the Jedi Knight Revan squad? Nope.
Nope. Not unless you really, really, really need that extra 5 speed. But I really don't think that 5 speed outweighs the benefit of having General
her
Command.
armor. She's just
She's a squishy tank.
Very squishy tank.
Squishy tank. The only really real good reason that she's good for is
double tank.
Yeah. Well, and maybe under a Karth team. You know, if you want to run like Karth,
you're doing Scout the team too.
Candace, Juhani, if you want to just run Old Republic, because Cartho Anasi lead, Zeta is for Old Republic, so it only affects Old Republic. So having Juhani in an Old Republic team with Carthanasi lead, Zeta will improve her survivability quite significantly because of all the damage over time going out. Because it's whenever an enemy is inflicted with a damage over time, all Old Republic allies recover 3 health and 3% health and 3% protection. So that's another good reason there. And then the basic ability. Anytime an Old Republic ally uses a basic ability during their turn, they have an 80% chance to call another Old Republic ally to assist. So his lead makes Juhani better. So
I think it was Ranger was saying that on one of the Jedi Academy streams. Is that everybody thought she was good, supposed to be good under Revan, and is actually great under a Karth. Karth was Zalbar Mission, so Mission can sit there and do 30k crits all day and kill things.
Yep. And her potency is just bonkers. So, actually, ironically enough, you were talking about 3-man defenses. I saw somebody set a Darth Vader lead Mission Zalbar.
I don't get it.
Darth Vader makes the dots stick. And Mission and Zalbar
I know,
are
but
dropping dots left and right. It kind of was like I could see it maybe being fun on offense, but on defense,
no.
I think honestly a 3-star Karth is better than a Zader, just because
yeah. I mean, I seen somebody do, or someone was talking about doing Zader with, I think it was Canderous. And I was just like, no. Leave Vader under Palpatine. Where he belongs. Don't do anything else.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's funny.
Exactly. Don't do something.
I don't know. So, I think it's just that a lot of people haven't been farming Canderous or Karth, and so people have this stigma of once you, a character is not worth anything until they are like 5 stars or 6 stars or 7 stars, and I'm pretty sure that might be one of the reasons that my Karth Mission Zalbar team gets multiple defenses in Grand Arena, because people look at my 3-star Karth and go, pfft.
Yeah, exactly. They underestimate it.
But you can't underestimate that one. It's brutal. Damn it. Yeah, I might just have to see.
So the moral of the lesson is hoard.
Yep, hoard yo crap.
And don't add fluff GP like Mist.
I don't have fluff GP. It's not fluffed.
Looks pretty fluff to me.
4.3 or 4.2 million?
Yeah, 4.2 million GP. It is pretty fluffy, actually. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Sorry, I have kids.
So do I. I can relate.
My son's 16. Those days are over.
Yeah, that's true.
You.
Mine are still the fun age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
But yeah. You guys have questions? Throw them in
Yeah.
there.
Anybody have any questions? Because if not, I've got some homework to do.
Question: why is it the same 10 people in every stream? I don't know.
Because nobody loves me, and I don't make an effort to go out and get a whole bunch more people. I don't know. It makes it fun, man. We all get to hang out. We all know each other. We all. It's.
Yeah.
Good company,
Yeah, Helenix, why
common
don't you spread the word a little bit?
I
Get
don't
some people in here.
I don't know. Why is it the same
I
people?
mean, there's 40 people watching, so
Why
I mean,
isn't it the same people every time? Come on.
his numbers are going up slowly but surely.
And honestly, this is just fun for me. I don't stress about how many views I'm getting or anything like that, because if I stressed about how many views I got, then I don't know. There's no point. No point. This is just a fun thing for me. I enjoy hanging out with people and the conversation. It's fun.
Hobby, not a job. It's a hobby.
Exactly.
Enjoy
it is
it.
a hobby.
It's a job for me. Good God. I have Ross reviews just spinning in my head. I have nightmares.
You have nightmares about roster reviews?
Oh, so many. Especially when we're doing double Ross reviews.
Oh, God.
I enjoy them to death because you get to help people, but there's so much information. It's just ingrained in my head. You know, so.
It's up in the middle of the night with hot, cold sweats. Be like, no, don't put the triangle there.
Missed! No!
Don't buy an Omega with fleet
Why
currency.
did you buy an Omega? Why? Jesus, why?
Oh my God.
How does Juhani fit into Darth Revan's story if she is light-sided?
Well, he's asking about Randy Newman. Randy Newman
I
seen a
don't
song.
know, man. I don't know what they
So I actually just finished my KOTOR 1 playthrough today and started KOTOR 2. Juhani originally starts off as a dark side follower. She falls to the dark side, kills her master, and Revan actually brings her back to the light. I don't know how she's gonna fit in with Darth Revan, but from what I understand is that if you go full dark side, you can run away with Juhani, if I'm not mistaken. I've never gone full dark side. I've always been light side in those games.
I went dark side the first playthrough, but that was back when the game first came out, so haven't done that one lately.
I can't remember one. I'm sure you could probably find a video on YouTube that shows more than I would know. But from what I understand, she
oh my God. Hellnix, Hideous, get a room. Get a room. You know you love each other. Stop. Like a damn married couple, those two. Swear to God.
Yeah, like Xylo said, she can become one of your allies if you go full dark side.
No, I didn't. No, I was joking. Alex, you knucklehead. Oh my god.
Ladies, you're both beautiful.
You are.
Okay,
Just think,
so
Hellenix, Darth Hideous, just think. Ooh, you touch my cha-la-la.
My ding ding dong.
There you go. See?
Oh, criminy. Okay, so my troopers are not in good shape. I'm not going to worry about modding these guys. Gear 8 troopers, clone troopers, they suck. My 5s is 10, but that's just because I was using Baron Starfighter at one point. Rex is gear 12, but that's only because Rex is a freaking badass.
Rex is the only. I mean, fives
the-
on that GK team is really good, but the other 3 clones, let's just be honest, suck balls. They are awful.
They do.
They're
They're just so awful, man.
They're pretty much on par. They're pretty much on par with the Separatist faction, and they all suck. I was really hoping that this year, this month, we would see not just Separatist droids get a rework, but the Separatists, because we all know the Geonosians are just. I mean, come on, holy!
You need one more to field a full team.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not asking for another Geonosian. In no way, shape, or form am I asking for another Geonosian because I don't care. I just want the 4 that we have to be good. Like,
yeah,
they're damaged to be good. Like,
there's some questions here. It's a Captain Obvious question. Moist Passier, why do you have the stream listed under Marvel Contest of Champions? Okay.
Did I have it listed? Have
Mitchell
I?
Cronin. That's a good question,
Moist.
Mitchell Cronin. How big is Dengar on a bounty hunter team? He's
pretty much one of the core 5. Like
he is extremely clutch.
Well, it shouldn't be listed under. It doesn't have a game title at all listed.
He's messing with you.
Oh, okay. I seriously thought that maybe like my advanced settings for the stream defaults it was set to
I bet you
Marvel
Contest. Away.
I was like, I haven't ever played Marvel Contest of Champions.
Well, since you started with Moist Passier, I thought that was a key for you to.
Some people,
definitely touched his tra-la-la there. But no, Dengar is important for getting Chewbacca, and he's really good. You can put him on defense. He's great about keeping teams that like to go stealthy from going stealthy, which is really key against like rebel stuff. But I mean, I personally have started removing Dengar in place of having Jango on that team. Adding more Jango and Embo on my team than taking off IG-88 and Dengar. But he's really good. He's not a heavy damage dealer unless you've got Greedo on there with those thermal grenades going off. And preventing teams from going stealth so you can start, they can't, like your RT, your C-3POs, things of that nature. So he does have some really good solid pieces. But, he's a pretty legit piece. Yeah. TJ question: How long has the current level cap, and what do you think when it will get increased? We've been speculating on that forever.
How long has it been?
It's been a couple years. Actually.
I think so.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of gear increases, but level was.
I think it was March of 2017 that they increased the cap to 85 from 80.
Yeah. Yep.
Before that, it was 70, and when the game first came out, it was 60.
Yeah, that's right, because it was right before HAAT.
Yep.
Yep.
Because the Rancor still says level 80 or whatever.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see.
Parasite.
I think, yeah. So, when are we getting another one? Good God, I don't know at this point. I mean, Jesus, I can't. We keep thinking that it's going to go up, right? And then,
I mean,
big
been-
focus has been characters, because still there's people that are still leveling characters and gear, and I mean it's legit a nightmare. I mean, Miss has got a new account, so does Warrior. I mean, hitting 85 is just the beginning,
Yeah.
because
It
you
is.
got 85 all the motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
and so it is a big time. It takes a while. So, will they go 90? I don't think anytime soon, until they get through. If we see, it'll be in the summertime at the earliest. What?
You completely missed it.
What, in the chat?
I give us some background music here.
I can't hear anything.
I know, because it's just on my computer.
Oh, okay.
So if you're playing the stream back, it's there. But yeah, I'm just having fun with the stream tonight, man. It's just
Oh, you played my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Yeah.
So much
Nope,
fun.
I can't see them. don't-
I'm gonna get copyright
Raising-
strike on this MOBA.
Well, I think if you only play like a couple seconds, it can't.
Yeah,
but I think,
well, yeah. YouTube is a bunch of freaking Nazis, so such a good time. Okay,
yeah, good times, good times.
good times.
Captain Obvious is my ding ding dog.
Hey, you know,
Why are we bringing your dog into this?
I don't know,
Captain.
I think he meant dong.
I know what he meant. He didn't say what he
Oh
meant,
my
though.
god. Okay. So, let's see what else is going
good.
on.
Oh, in the game, that's about it. I mean, the
yeah,
droids suck.
Pretty much.
Listen, droids suck. I mean, someone,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to say with L3 it makes a difference. It doesn't. It makes it a
No.
little bit more
So-
survivable, but it doesn't.
So I took my Grievous. I gave him those last two pieces. I boosted his health. That's 1350? Oh no, 1250 health. So I gave him a little bit more health, a little bit more teeth. About all I'm missing is 1300 health from his 6+ or 12+ pieces, and I ain't gonna give them to him. I'm not gonna put Gear 12+ on Grievous. I'd much rather take somebody else to Gear 12+, like maybe, I don't know, Commander Luke Skywalker or somebody else. But he will hit a lot harder with just these 2 Gear 12 pieces. So I threw those on him. He's geared for health. I think I put a crit damage. Yes, I did put a crit damage triangle after our testing last week showed that a crit damage triangle is worthwhile having or worth having. The only thing I didn't do is put a health primary arrow, which I might go ahead and do that. But that, I think the reason I had a speed arrow on him was because of the speed. I don't have a whole lot of speed on these other health mods here, so it looks like I got a little bit of speed on them, but not a lot. So I mean, I could pilfer the mods off of some of my other characters, but honestly, I just kind of use them in a hodgepodge team on offense in Grand Arena.
I was going to say.
He's not sitting on defense in anything, so I just use him. In fact, this last round, actually no, not this last round, but the first round I used General Grievous with a Hermit Yoda team, just because Hermit Yoda kind of just the Grandmaster's training I think gives a health bonus. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong. Let's see. Where's my Hermit Yoda? Hermit Yoda. Master. No, accuracy, defense, offense, potency, and tenacity. Okay, no, so it doesn't increase health at all. But yeah, I threw it on him, or threw him in there with I think it was like Kylo Ren masked, and it was dumb. It was a garbage team that I threw him in against, and it won. So I mean, whatever. Yeah, so that's about it. I don't really have anything else going on in the game. I put my alt account on pause while I finish these college classes I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
School first.
Yep. I mean, this account already takes up enough of my time, so
Yep.
having to strategize Grand Arena and Territory Wars and Arena and everything else, it's bad enough. I just one account for the time being. I might go back to my alt account. I might just say, "Hey, that was fun." just not go back. I don't know. Any rate, yeah, pretty quiet Thursday. Sith Marauder, login character, Sith month. I'm excited because this guy likes Sith, and yeah,
Okay.
I guess look forward to the weekend.
That's right.
Catch you guys all next week.
Hell yeah.
You guys got anything else?
No, just same old, same old. Same bad time, same bad channel for lunch stream tomorrow, and
Yep.
then
You guys
I'm
will be
going to be
doing
doing
defense? Play some defense
uh,
tomorrow?
no, it'll be the same defense, and then
Okay.
Saturday we'll do the Jedi Academy, and then after that we'll do
An
I'll
attack
do a
stream?
we'll do a Green Arena stream after that. And then tomorrow as well, I'm going to do nothing but Anakin playthrough on Battlefront 2. He's out and he's OP as shit. And I
Nice.
can't wait to get my grubby paws on him. I went through today, and they gave us a crap ton of clone armor skins for the battles. They look fantastic. So
Download those.
yeah. So yeah. I think that's it. That's all we got pimping out.
Sweet. Deadpool? You're still awake, right?
I'm still awake.
You fell asleep in the last stream.
Yeah, I'm tomorrow. Probably gonna come home from work and get my ass stomped by my alliance mate in my finals round of my GA.
Nice.
So yeah, he's got an extremely great roster for 3.1 million GP. He's got like 38 Gear 12 and awesome mods. So looking forward to not being able to do much.
Alrighty. Well, I think we'll go ahead and close the stream then, because
Do it.
yeah, this is gonna be a. I'm kind of glancing over my my opponent right now for Grand Arena. It's I've got 55 Zetas to his 51. I have 55 Gear 11s to his 27. I have 36 Gear 12s to his 55. He's got twice as many 6-dot mods. He has 228 10+ speeds to my 173, 50 15+ to my 43, 11 20+ to my 6. So yeah,
He's got a slight mod edge.
yeah, he's got a slight mod edge, but as we checked his speed, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they are. I'll plan it out the same way I did this last round, and hopefully I'll come out with a win. So,
Well, I wish you luck, buddy.
yep, thanks. Good luck to everybody in your last rounds of GEA. My friends,
Do it.
have fun, and get you next week. Bye.
Bye.